Today we are going to talk about 4 reasons why Monica Rambeau is the real hero of Wandavision. You are now free to play.
Oh my goodness, Monica is amazing. I mean, Monica Rambeau is clearly the real hero. Her powers are so amazing. Astronomical. They're in another planet. It's gotta be Monica.
Y'all, it's exhausting to be this excited about a character. Monica Rambeau, y'all. So I didn't know much about her. I didn't know all that she brought to the table. But after watching Wandavision, wait, hold on.
Getting harder and harder to breathe.
Woosah. Okay, as soon as I saw her break through the barrier and get her powers, I was like, I gotta find out more about Monica Rambeau. And I found out that, man, not only is she powerful and can like completely take energy and turn it into whatever she wants and uses it against people, but like she's also been Captain Marvel for a season. I didn't know that tie-in, like, awesome. So I was pumped and excited, and we saw a taste of what she had. They're really trying to get us geared up for Captain Marvel 2. But though we didn't get to see Monica Rambeau go full John Rambo.
What are you? Your worst nightmare.
We got enough to know that she was the real hero of Wandavision. Yes, here are my 4 reasons. Are you ready? Are you ready? Reason number 1. She's fearless, y'all. Fearless. Now, she's an agent of S.W.O.R.D., right? But she's not in charge, but she's got a little bit of authority, and she decides she's going to go after what she knows is right, and she speaks truth to power. She tries to tell, Hayward what it is, like, yo, director, this is what's real. You don't even know.
Don't use the last 5 years as an excuse to be a coward.
She even goes, determines to go back into the Hex. When after Darcy had already told her, yo, it's changing your DNA. It's having an impact on you. She's like, yeah, I need to go back in. And then when she had this whole plan devised and she tried it and it kicked her back out, she still said, I'm going. Like, that's living without fear. That's like being determined for the goal and knowing like that goal is more important than the fear that stands between. And oftentimes the victory that we're after is just on the other side of our fears. Come on, somebody. And not only that, once she's back inside, she faces off against Wanda, who she knows is so powerful that not only is she controlling everything, she already kicked her out with force earlier. But she knew, no, I actually care about you and all these people enough, Wanda, that I am going to face the fear and do it anyway. And she pushed on through and she faced off with Wanda. She's fearless, y'all. And she also, like, at the very end, like, seeing those little boys getting ready to get hurt, getting ready to get attacked by, FBI and S.W.O.R.D. Like, she jumps in front of them, and like the bullets are coming, and she just decides to take them, not knowing her powers. She doesn't know that she has the ability, like intangibility, like how like Vision does, to become, where things can phase through her. And that's what we see with those bullets there at the end. So she is fearless, y'all, even though she really doesn't even have a reason to fear because of how freaking strong she is. But we're going to be discovering that more and more as I'm sure the shows go on in the movie. Ooh, Captain Marvel 2. Like, I wasn't so excited after the first one, but come on. With Monica Rambeau, let's go. Point number 2. Monica Rambeau is mentally strong, y'all. You got to understand, like, if you haven't been watching WandaVision with any sort of sense of understanding, she's going through grief, just like Wanda is. This whole show, it's you know, got so many layers to it, but one of the deepest underlying understandings is grief and the impact it has and how to deal with it. And Wanda, she just dealt with her grief in a way that she didn't even know, like she wasn't even aware of. And that's where this whole creation of the Hex came. But you've got Monica, who we don't really see, but I don't know if you remember this, like she just lost her mom, and now 3 weeks later, she's at Sword headquarters, and she's back to work. She decided she was going to take that. She took some time to grieve, but she's not staying down. She's moving forward. She decides that she's going to keep getting up and getting on. And it's like no matter what is thrown at her, she's not going to stay down. She's going to keep getting up. It reminds me a lot of Captain America, right? What did he always say? I could do this all day. And then we also see that she's one of the only characters that we recognize that had the ability without outside help or without, the Hex being weakened to actually break through Wanda's control. And that's when she started mentioning about Ultron killing Pietro. And it's like, whoop,
He was
whoop,
killed
whoop.
by Ultron.
There's a glitch in the Matrix because she's mentally strong. All right, point three. Here's one of those that I love. Monica's really encouraging, y'all. She listens. She can kind of gauge their emotions. Like she's sitting there, with Wanda and the situation with Dottie.
Hey, those pants are peachy keen.
And then at the end of the whole series, when I feel like Wanda needs a spanking or something, Wanda needs some consequences, she has the ability to even empathize with Wanda and says, like, as all these people are looking at her with like these mean stares, which rightfully so, right? Monica says this.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
It wouldn't
And
change.
she knows the
how
right
we see
words to say to encourage them. Sometimes that's all we need is an encouraging word, right?
And beauty,
And Monica was going to be that one to lift Wanda up in that moment. Honestly, in that moment, that if it were me, I probably would have wanted to be like, justice, right? You now need to at least have the people trying to lock you up. You now need to at least go say sorry to all those people. You said sorry to me, but go say sorry to all those people, But Monica's first thought is like, I get you. Like she empathized and tried to understand where she was coming from. And she said, hey,
Given the chance and giving your power, I'd bring my mom back.
that right there,
No, I would.
that makes her, man, the real hero of the story. She was encouraging. And the final point four. She sees the best in people, even at their worst. I mean, when Hayward already had his whole, picture of what Wanda was, Monica told a different tale.
Terrorists. Excruciating, terrifying, a violation.
My point is, I don't believe she has a political agenda or any inclination.
Holding thousands of people hostage.
And it could have been thousands more if she hadn't put up her own quarantine.
Man, Monica is so dope in this show, you guys. And I can't wait to see the whole arc being developed. But that is my case for why Monica Rambeau is the real hero of this story. Put a comment down below and let me know if there's some things about Monica that I missed, some things that you'd love to celebrate about her, and then let me know what you're excited about after seeing the finale of WandaVision. But either way, I hope you're having a blast going through this journey with Free to Play here. We are all about helping you live with conviction, play with passion, and faithfully have fun, and we'll see you back here next time. Peace!
I can do this all day. Oh, of course you can, of course. But unfortunately, I am on a tight schedule.